Well then, hola amiguinhos. Yeah, surely it's been a while. Things change around here. You might have noticed, but don't worry. I am back for good. I think upload schedule might still be sketchy, but you know how it is. Today I have a fun one for us, so sit tight and hold on to your panties because this is the good shit. Wow. And you're gonna ask me, why another multi-effect unit? What is this? Again, no, this is weird. This is something that I wanted for a long time. I finally got one, and don't expect a comprehensive guide, okay? Because I'm just gonna show you a few silly things that you can do with this. This isn't a multi-effects. No. This, like it says here, it is a guitar synthesizer. You can make your guitar sound like pretty much anything that you might desire, but you're limited to early 2000s really cheesy Rumpler sounds. They're kind of Roland JV flavored, but at the same time it's not as good as the Roland JV. And this don't work by itself. It needs something that is very important. Now, what I'm about to show you might be considered controversial at best and a hate crime at worst. So I am sorry in advance, and also pardon because I'm gonna use a very shitty webcam for this thing. So get ready. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. In order for this to work, you need a specialized pickup called the Roland JK3. And what this is a hexaphonic pickup. So it's basically an extra pickup that you put on your guitar, and it picks up each string individually. So a normal pickup would transduce all the strings at the same time. This one, no. This one has 6, 1 for each. And so much so that, let me see if I can show you this on camera. It uses a really weird convoluted cable that goes inside of here. This is the Roland 13-pin connector. Look at this guy. It has 13 individual connections inside of it. So it's like 1 for each string, plus data, plus the normal pickup guitar signal. It does a million things in one, and is really prone to failure, like you would expect something this complicated. But back to the guitar for a moment. So don't worry, this is just attached to the strap button here. It's not pierce anything. The worst thing I had to do was to actually pierce the pick guard to put teeny tiny screws to fix the pickup here. It was the best that I could do because this didn't come with all the mounting hardware that originally was, included with this pickup kit. But it's a nifty little thing. You can control the unit like with these 2 little buttons. Also, the bit sad thing about these 2 little buttons. Let me cut you past me so you can see what I mean. Hello, hi, hey, this is Past Abrun here. So while I was recording, this shit started to act up on me. I actually opened it up in local while I was recording. And apparently one of the buttons that changes the patches rather, was binding and wasn't coming up. And when I opened it, it was full of rust. Absolutely lovely. After a bath of contact cleaner, I managed to free it up, so it seems to be working again. This is the one that wasn't worked. You can see it's this one's nice and clicky. This one is, well, it's better now, but it was really shit before. Yeah, not fun. Not fun at all. Goddamn Roland. Well, I guess that's what you get for buying used. And you can also patch the normal guitar signal here, like with a little cable. I'm not gonna do this right now, but you can. It's a really complicated setup. You can even choose if you want the synthesizer, both, or just the guitar signal. Okay, so let's turn on this beast, see where it gets us. So now this is all plugged in, let's turn it on. GR. Okay, so let's see if this is working right off the bat. And it isn't. Lovely. There we go. Okay. So let me explain how this works really quickly. The hexaphonic pickup right here, bolted to my guitar, will pick up each individual string, and the signal of each individual string travels through the 13-pin connector that is coming out of this guy here, goes all the way to the brain of the unit. And the brain of the unit will do the following. It will identify the pitch of each string, convert it to a MIDI signal, and gonna play the synthesizer inside of this guy. So this doesn't really process the sound of the guitar. There's another unit that does this, which is the bigger brother of the GR20, which is the GR55, methinks. But this guy just do synthesis. It just do synthesizer sounds. Essentially, you can make your guitar into anything. So let's play a dumb minor chord here and see what happens. And I'm not bullshitting you guys. Let me tell you why I picked up this stupid niche guitar product. You know, I don't play keyboards, so maybe as a guitar player I should have a MIDI setup that, you know, I actually play the guitar and the guitar generates the MIDI signal instead of, you know, having to play the keyboard that I don't really play. So I always wanted one of these, and I settled for the cheaper one because it, well, was cheaper. So let me just show you some silly sounds that this thing can do, and is really fun to play on the guitar. You can pick a plethora of even some familiar sounds on this thing. Especially, for example... This reminds me of something. This is the Pizza Tower one, right? It's the Pizza Tower taunt sound. To, you know, not keep faffing about with sounds, let me play a song that is the most brutal song in existence, so you can get a flavor for a few sounds. Here's Sea Shanty 2 from RuneScape. So, with all that in mind, and having shown you this stupid thing, do I recommend it and do I like it? Well, I regret to say, this thing sucks. So my idea was, if I had a MIDI controller that was the instrument that I play, which is, you know, the guitar, I would be more productive and I would use this as my main MIDI rig, essentially. But I got bell curved. You see, because the biggest moron will reach the same conclusion as the ultimate genius. Just get a keyboard. Seriously, I'm not a keyboard player. I don't need to be friends list. I just need to play simple melodies with one hand. And that's simple. Because this thing, the tracking is not very good. What I mean by tracking is the way it converts what you're playing to MIDI and if it's accurate. And it's not. I spent so much time trying to record the sea shanty that I was holding my breath trying to play with this thing because it makes playing anything more difficult. The accordion part in the sea shanty, I was absolutely hating myself when I was recording it. So as a novelty item, yeah, it's fun for about 15 minutes. I tried to use it to, you know, record MIDI and produce music, but in the end, I will just ditch this and play with my keyboard instead because it was just that easier. Or even worse yet, just sequence it in the piano roll. So yeah, fun toy. Not gonna use it professionally, most likely. And that's it, everybody. Sorry about the wait. Life got in the way. I had to do a bunch of stuff before I actually went back to making videos. I had to optimize my setup a little bit because making videos was becoming a bit too convoluted, but uploads should come back eventually, okay? Thanks for listening to my mess once again, everyone. And as always, thanks for watching.